I often get asked whether you can stay here at the Manor in one of our suites. And we're not an Airbnb or bed and breakfast, but there will be an opportunity coming soon where you will be able to stay in one of either our Parisian suite, Woodland Suite, or Sandpiper Suites. So there'll be more details coming soon. But in the meantime, today, I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of our 3 suites because a lot has changed over the last few weeks and we've been doing a lot of work this week on our Woodland Suite. We also hosted our very first book launch, which was so fun. So I'm going to share all the details with you. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor Diaries YouTube channel to ensure that you see all the videos as soon as we put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. We've been doing a lot of work on the Woodland Suite this week, and with so many changes happening recently, I thought I would give you a little bit of a tour of our 3 suites so you can see how they're now looking. Our first suite is the Parisian suite. Now this one's been finished for the longest. You will have seen this one before, but it really has that French feel to it with its bed canopy and the different fabrics we used. It's still just as lovely as it's always been. With its clawfoot tub in the window, which is one of my absolute favorite spots, and the ensuite. It gives a little bit of vintage luxury. Our second suite is the Sandpiper Suite. Much bigger room. It's got a lovely mantel on one side with the big windows. And of course it has the copper tub, which is definitely the highlight for this room. It just looks stunning and has a really lovely bed, and we've used the kind of like the sandpiper colors with the blues, but everything comes back to this copper tub because it is definitely my favorite. It's just a lovely bathroom with a nice pink velvet chair, and it's got all the mod cons, but again, that really lovely vintage feel. And if we head down the corridor, we get to our third suite, which is the Woodland Suite, which is in here. It's the smallest of our 3 suites, but this wallpaper is so pretty. We found this lovely little bedside table at the auction this week, which fits so lovely in this corner. And we also found a lovely picture that we have put on the wall on this side. And it totally reminds me of England, and it really is kind of the perfect woodland piece. So we still have a little bit of trim and our curtains, but my curtain material, the curtains are sitting ready to go up, so I can't wait to show you next week how they look up at the window. This week, our big focus was the Woodland Suite bathroom. The bathroom to our Woodland Suite is really coming along. It's got a few little finishing touches, but just look at how the sink now looks on the vanity. So awesome. And with a few finishing touches, we've got a clawfoot tub that is just almost done. We just got to put the legs back on and a little bit of trim, and this space will be done too. I was so thrilled when Isabel contacted me and said that she was looking to host her first book launch here at the Manor. And I love books, I love book launches. So to think that it would be our very first book launch here at Ladysmith Manor, and it was Isabel's very first book. But it wasn't just one book, she actually published 2 books, which was even better. So last weekend, we hosted Isabel and her friends and family for her book launch, and it was such a fun evening. It was just magical. She read some of her books, she signed some books, and it was just a really lovely celebration. And the great thing is that she signed a copy of both the books for us, and we have now put these in our library. So I'm very excited. I love having local authors in the library, and so these now have a new home, and I'm looking forward to more book launches because I'd love to add more books into the library. And I'm going to put the link to Isabel's website in my description below, because check it out, these books are fantastic. And so head on over and you can get your own copy. But like I say, we had just a really fun evening, and like I say, I can't wait for lots more book launches. We recently added this chair into the library, and it's the perfect fit. It's a great chair for sitting and reading on. But I'm still sitting on the floor, on the rug, because there's something about sitting on the floor in a library with a coffee and a book. It just feels right. So I have to say, I really do enjoy sitting on the floor, even though we now have an extra chair here. But as I said before, we will be opening up an opportunity for you to stay here at the Manor, and you can then come and sit here in the library on the floor or on a chair and read through our books. We've got so many interesting books here that I can spend hours, to be honest. But details will be released in the coming months. But it's going to be an exciting opportunity for you to have a lot more involvement with us here at the Manor, and to, like I say, come and actually stay in one of our suites. So stay tuned, and the information will be coming out soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish my coffee and get back to work. And I will see you back here for our next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries next week.